Hey everybody. Well, I'm at the Luz de Luna, Light of the Moon, and I just got this. It's called the Pan de Cazon, and it's tortillas layered with frijoles and I think they said dog shark. I don't know, some sort of shark. So what they do is they put down this full and bars and clothing, and this street they don't allow cars to go down the street. So I'm gonna dig into this food here, and they put some aguacate, which is avocado. So you see it's layered, almost like a lasagna. It's like a lasagna, but with shark instead of meat. So has anybody ever been to Campeche before? I'm gonna. It's pretty interesting how they have the. So it's interesting place. I've been here 3 days, and originally I was scheduled to leave today and go to the next place, but I decided to stay here 2 more days because travel in Mexico is not simple. Yeah. Well, I don't really taste the shark. I taste the tortilla, I taste the sauce. Avocado doesn't have a strong taste. Usually it's just texture. Yeah, Tom, I am glad I'm not there. My sister sent me a video and it looked like a blizzard. Can you hear me okay? Excellent. So the shark, it has a seafood type aftertaste, but this is one of the specialties in this town. Now Campeche, it's on the Gulf of Mexico, on the northern coast of the Yucatan. It's in the state of Campeche. They used to belong to the Yucatan, but they broke away about 170 years ago, became their own state, and this is the capital. When the Spanish occupied the place, it has a wall. It has a wall around it. They built the wall because they used to have pirates coming in, buccaneers, privateers, and they used to raid this place. What's amazing is Spain occupied this over 500 years ago, back in the early 1500s. In fact, the church that I walked by today supposedly was the very first mass ever performed in North America back in 1540, something like that. Very interesting place. Not real touristy here, which is good. Everybody wears masks but me, as you can see. I don't wear a mask. And actually, I tried to go to a different restaurant before this that was recommended, and they said, you need to put your mask on to come in. I said, I need to put a mask on to come into your restaurant? Does that make sense? And they said, it's a requirement. I said, adios. So you vote with your wallet. So if they want to enforce those rules, well, then they lost a sale. And this place here got it instead. I'm not sure I would recommend this, but wherever I travel, I try to eat the local foods. I mean, they have a Burger King here, they have a Subway, there's pizza right here, but what's the point? Oh, and of course there's Chinese food everywhere. The weather's perfect. As you see, I'm in t-shirts and shorts. 75 degrees, there's a nice breeze. It's beautiful here. The sun yesterday was so hot that I thought I was going to melt. But today was much nicer. Much nicer. Let me see if there are any questions. Yeah, hi Dudley, welcome. Yeah, I'll try to do another video with Dan on Behold a Pale Horse. Unfortunately, I am not equipped with any real equipment. I mean, I'm on a cell phone right now, so I'm sure the quality is terrible coming through, and I apologize for that, and let me just see yeah, I'm very glad to have missed the storm. Hello, Xing Zhao. Hello, Pat Ramirez. Yeah, it's interesting. I think I'd rather have lasagna, to be honest with you. But when in Rome, as they say. So this is a Yucatan local specialty. Well, I have not been paying much attention to the stock market, but I happened to notice today that Bitcoin, the cryptos, silver, gold, they all have been bid up the last 2 days, which is, I'm looking for the catalyst. The only thing I see is that there's talk that there's going to be another stimulus. So I'm not sure if that's the only reason why they're going up, because there's no reason why they should have gone down to begin with. I don't know if money's just rotating. The other thing I noticed is Roku is up at $330 a share. I owned that when it was 90 bucks, and I sold it when it was like 100 and something. I didn't think it was going to go like this. The stock market is just bananas. I was talking to Dan about that, and I said to him, I said, this market is absolutely insane. So, yeah, you'll be able to see the people coming by. Well, if anybody has any questions about anything, fire away. I don't really have anything to say. I just wanted to document meal because I thought it was so unusual. I'd never heard of anything like this before. And I'm not sure I've ever eaten shark before. First time eating shark. This is right on the Gulf of Mexico. They have a what's called a malecon, which means pier in Spanish. And they don't have beaches per se, but what they do is they have a road and a walking path and a bike path along the coast, and with different piers for boats or just for ornaments. Sorry, monuments, not ornaments. Hey Charlene, how you doing? Xinjiao, wearing masks and not just protecting yourself, but also protecting others, your friends and your families. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you need to educate yourself on wearing masks. It does not protect anybody. In fact, I guarantee you that you are doing more harm to yourself if you're breathing in, trying to use a mask all day long. So what I will say to that is, if you are scared, afraid, then stay inside. But for people who have a good immune system and want to live their lives, then look, I'm outside. Outside, I get vitamin D, I take vitamin C, I take zinc, and if for some reason I contract an illness, I get hit by a car, whatever happens, I can't control it. And I'm not going to live my life. If you think that government forcing you to wear a mask is about safety, then you need to get your head out of your ass, okay? Because that's not what this is about. If this was truly about protecting people, then I would be on board with it. But this is about taking away your liberties and your freedoms. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give in to that. And if it means it costs me my life, then so be it. I hope it doesn't. But at what point are people going to stand up and say no more? Are you going to take the chip now? Are you going to take the mark of the beast? When they start saying, sorry, you can't come in here unless you have a tag on your hand or on your forehead, put a chip in. Unbelievable. The dollar's tanking, Tom. You know, Dudley, somebody else asked me, Tom, what's the dollar at now? I thought it was around 90. I didn't check it today. Yeah, Kevin, if they're trying to talk to me about a mask, my sister's a doctor, and I've read extensively about it, independent research on it. And the government came out 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, Fauci said a mask is not required. A mask does not do anything to protect you. Now, all they want to do is they just don't want people to think they're doing nothing. And that's the problem with government. Government will get it wrong. Government always gets it wrong. Always. So, Dudley, sorry, the two witnesses. I know the two witnesses died. I remember that. And I forget their names. I don't know if they had names. But somebody else asked about them when Dan and I were reading Revelations. And they said that Dan and I were the two witnesses. And after I read what they were talking about, I'm like, well, they died. So if that's... I enjoy my life. I try to... I'm traveling. I try to maximize each and every day. I try to take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to me, because I'm not perfect and I can't control life. Sometimes you have to take what you're given, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can make your own way, but sometimes life is swimming the Mississippi, right? You're not going to be able to swim against the Mississippi. Sometimes you just got to sit back and let the currents take you, and you make the most out of it. So if my path takes me into a certain direction, then that's the path I'm going to have to go down. And that's all I can say about that, Dudley. Listen, when I travel, I carry a couple containers of vitamins, and that's enough weight. I don't know how involved the probiotics would be. I'm not saying I'm against it, I just don't know anything about it. Hi, Natalie. Yeah, Dan, I can't read your whole message. It says, I love you and your buddy. I assume you mean Dan. Pale horse, yeah. Xing Zhao, so sciences do not make sense. You're confused, my friend. You're confused. You need to study science. That is, I don't mean to be critical, but you're ignorant of facts. A mask is not going to help you at all. Look at where I am. I'm outside. You think a mask is going to help me out here? Fresh air is going to help me out here. Breathing fresh air. '89.6 on the Dixie. Wow. Holy cow. Yeah, if it goes it could sink. Two witnesses arrive in the third temple. I'm going to get back up to speed on that. Fauci born. Well, Dan, if you and Dan start speaking fire from the temple, well, hey, I'm just a guy. But, you know, sometimes God takes normal people. No gracias. Sometimes God takes normal people for just specific moments in time. I've thought a lot about this because I remember Dan telling me about this, that you could be born, like, for example, imagine the people who are born, their parents love them, they raise them, all that time, energy, money goes into raising this child, educate them, love them, prepare them for life, and then they, go to Iraq or Afghanistan and die, or in a car crash or something. I mean, how many quote unquote useless deaths are there? I mean, I don't know how many people actually, but sometimes life doesn't give us what we expect. Yeah, I don't know anything about Fauci. To be quite honest with you, I don't research and study about these people because I find it upsetting and infuriating that government is allowed to get away with this. But, and Dan and I have discussed this in detail, I already know most Americans and most people around the world are going to, like Xing here, most people are going to bow to their governments and do whatever they're told. Not me. Not me. You want to be in that crowd? You want to be a drone? Use your brains. Government is not our friend. Not in this situation. Yep, Dan smiles over the Lord. Natalie and Tigers. Trish, that must be Trish, under a new name. I can't keep track of the new names. Look up Carrie Mullis on PCR test in Fauci. And I'll look it up later. So. Well, just wanted to say hello to everybody. And I can't really upload videos from my computer. YouTube used to have an online YouTube editor, and I used to be able to upload clips, and YouTube used to let me put the clips into a video. They don't allow that anymore. So, c'est la vie. So, But actually, when I was out on a walk today, I was thinking about, I met a guy named Felix, and he was a guy in Merida, in the center. He was in a wheelchair, he had no legs. And he played the guitar, and he came up, asked to sing, and he sang a couple songs, and I sang actually Feliz Navidad with him. So I think that's a long enough, it's, I think 1 or 2 minutes. So I'll dig that out and upload that video, because I thought that was pretty fun. And that's what it's about. It's about positive energy. Because I'll tell you, 2020, this has been a crazy year. I have to tell you, for me, I'll just speak for myself, it's been difficult to remain optimistic and positive this year. It's been tough emotionally at times. But that's it. So, hey, I hope everybody's doing well. Peace. God bless everybody. Dear Lord, please give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to do things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Give me strength, Lord. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hope everybody up in the Northeast stays safe. You don't have to go out driving. The first couple snowstorms are fun. After that, they're not fun anymore. So, take care, everybody. I'll try to post another video as soon as it seems like it's worthwhile. So I'll just do a look around one more time. Actually, you know, there's a really cool church up here. Yeah, but I think they'd probably hunt me down if I didn't pay before I went. So there's actually a church not too far from here where the Jesus was made from a black ebony, or obviously ebony's black, but a piece of wood. They carved out Jesus, and he's on a silver cross made out of silver. It's pretty impressive, and it holds quite a bit of significance for the people who believe here. Okay, everybody, take care. Thank you. Have a great night.